Good morning, guys. Welcome to Daily Spirit Vibe for June the 13th. I am using the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds and I'm still using the Pagan Tarot because I was told to. Okay, so I'm going to get 4 of these. Yeah, let's get into this. Let's see. Hopefully the energy will have shifted and it's not so serious. Ooh, not so serious. Ooh, interesting. Fuck. I don't take any of them. I heard them say. So my sister's here, my great grandmother. Alright. So funny and disciplined. No, I'll take these three. Oh. Actually I just did. Interesting. Take them both. Okay, so what have we got at the end? So at the end we have number 44, returning home. Transition, life between lifetimes, a loving welcome. Wow, life between lifetimes is really what I'm so drawn to. So there's definitely this sense of something going on. Because if we think about that, right, between lifetimes. But when we go from one lifetime to the other, where are we? We're in the spirit world. So this talks about a life that people have been living in another dimension. Someone's coming back together that they've had past life with. Many lifetimes with is what I feel. They're returning home and it's going to be a loving welcome. Now, home does not mean a fucking house. Home is whoever feels home to you, to your soul. So it's someone's soul who makes them feel very loved, welcomed, and just a sense of being easy in their energy, just being, I don't know, the word I just got was comforted. Comforted. It's a really, really, really nice card, isn't it? So somebody's coming home. Coming home to what they know is home to their soul. Home to their soul. Okay, so the first card we have is number 5. The relics of Lemura, fragment, memory, reclaiming. And when I saw the fragments, the first thing when I put the first card down, I went, oh, soul fragments, because that's what soul retrieving is to retrieve parts of your soul that have been fragmented in another lifetime, mainly by black magic and stuff like that. So therefore that the black magic works in the next lifetime when they come to fucking harass them, yeah? So memory reclaiming, so like, it does feel like there is past life memories coming back here, belonging to the soul. Definitely. Someone is starting to wake up and, okay, awaken to what their soul already knows. So it's like their conscious mind is catching up to what they know within them is to be true. It's like someone's coming back to reclaim somebody. And I want to say somebody, not something. Someone's coming back home to reclaim somebody because they're starting to waken up to who this person really truly is to them. Okay? Nice, nice. I got the fucking energy shifted. Okay, the second card we have is number 37, the mirror. Oh my god. Are there lives, past lives, fuck my life, and dimensional lives? So it's like somebody is looking in the mirror and is living like, because they do say that we're not just down here living. We're not just down here living. We're definitely in other dimensions. Because it's quite easy, well, I know not for the ordinary person it is, but it's quite easy for me to access other dimensions. You can do it, like, it's possible. I just don't think people like to experiment. Well, I'm one of my psychics and mediums, the people with the gifts, I don't think they like to experiment much with pushing the boundaries and seeing what else is out there. But if you're like me, yeah, I like to do that. I like to see what because we've got to evolve things. We can't just stay, it's like mediumship has to evolve. Working and using ancient methods for divination to get, to predict things and to get future stuff, you've got to experiment. You've got to push that boundary. And I do feel like someone is doing that. I know I'm fucking doing it for sure. There's no doubts about that, okay? But I don't know. When you look at the mirror, and I just think of like past lives, it does feel like somebody is really awakening up to it. And I know I just said that, but then it was in this car, it's fucking mental. Just somebody is awakening up to and starting to see who they truly are. They're looking in the mirror and they're starting to see who they have always been. Maybe, and I just heard the word shunned. So maybe they shunned aspects of their self or aspects of their soul. And now they can't do that any longer because everything's been mirrored back to them. And that's what happens, you see. That's the thing, you know, when you project at people, it's, a lot of it can be just your shit mirrored back. It's like, I knew someone once who couldn't stand this person because, oh, their fucking ego, it just drives me mad. But that person had a big ego, you see? So it was irritating that person, what the other person had, but it's only because it was a reflection of the person themselves. So, you know, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but that can be a lot of the time where we don't like something about someone because we don't like that aspect of ourselves, but we're not consciously aware of it, but we can see it in another person, but you don't see it about yourself. And there's a lot of people out there, guys, that don't see it. They don't see these things. They really don't see these things, okay? So, third card that we have, my throat is a bit hoarse and I don't know why. Third card we have is healing the earth. Oh my God, I love it. Love, humility, yeah, and respect. And it's beautiful. Look at the way she has her hand on the earth there. And she's just like healing it. Like, oh my God, it's a fabulous looking card. So we could be dealing with healers, but when you love someone and when you can heal something, you are raising the energy of Gaia. That's what you're doing. This is what the dark forces don't want us doing, but this is what we're here to do. It feels like someone's coming back. Someone's coming back around, back home. They're awakening up to things. They realise they have past lives with you. They realise that they are connected with you in other dimensions. I know I've lost some people already. If I've lost it, I'm sorry. We'll see each other tomorrow, yeah. But this feels very spiritually deep. And I know it's not going to be for everyone because some people just don't understand this, okay? But it does feel like, because like that is the purpose of a twin flame connection. They're meant to come together because they have a mission. But they're not just here for the mission for God. Yes, they are, okay? They have a particular mission that they have to do. But it is to get together to create things. But it's to lift it, to raise the energy of Gaia, to help heal. And that's what I really do feel here. I really do feel that when I look at that card. So the fourth card we have is number 14, the crystal path. Mineral spirits, crystal beings. So light seeds, star seeds. People from other places that's just not planet Earth. Okay, I'm from the star system Nihal, I was told in my reading the other day, and it makes sense because like crystal beings, like a lot of people that were born in the 80s would be that indigo, the indigo children. And you know what, every bit of it makes sense to me about me, just the way I am, I suppose. But it's no coincidence, like, even when the scamdemic hit, it was kind of no coincidence to me. A lot of things. One, I never fucking liked watching TV. I have a fucking TV down there and I never fucking turn it on. Honest God, I don't even watch TV, I'd rather read a book. There was just a lot of things that made sense as to why I am here at this particular stage on Earth when there's so much darkness and there's so much going on. And that's what a lot of light workers are trying to wake people up and show the light and show them what was really going on. And yet we were ridiculed, we were labelled crazy, and so on, so on, so on, so on, so on. So, you know, like, even though that was a tough time for a lot of people, like, it did make me realise why I am here at this particular time. So this is not for nothing, but it feels like we are all here for a particular reason. And it feels like a lot of people are going to be waking up to exactly the real reason why they're here. I know this is probably getting a bit too deep for many of you, and I'm sorry, but like, I've got to go with what I'm feeling here. And it just feels like there's been a massive awakening within somebody here, but obviously we are here to try awaken the collective energy as to what is going on. it feels like a lot of people are going to be having this sense of knowingness with other people, okay? That a lot of people are going to be meeting up with soulmates and people that they've had past life with, and just not being able to understand or express how they know certain things or how they know certain people, but they do, okay? So I feel like some people are going to be quite confused because the feeling from here is so strong in their soul, but yeah, the conscious mind is like, what the fuck is going on here? Do you know what I mean? Because it's very hard sometimes to put how you feel to verbalize that, and especially when you're not this way inclined, it can be quite difficult to get your head around some shit. And I've had to get my head around a lot of shit in life. Do you know what I mean? I really have, okay? So we're going to get into it. Can I get 2 for the relics of Lemura? 2 for the relics of Lemura. Nice. Whoa. Oh, okay. So we have the moon, okay? Could be dealing with Cancer, could be dealing with a Pisces, okay? The moon talks about the subconscious mind, and that's what I want to go to there, with the subconscious mind, because this talks about fragments of memory and reclaiming, okay? This does rule your subconscious mind, it does rule your intuition, the moon cards. You could be dealing with like any of those signs, Scorpio as well either, okay? But the cards that we have to clarify this is the 10 of Wands, right? Which is, it's okay, it's completion of something that was really burdensome. So someone has ended a cycle here because they're starting to remember something, they're starting to reclaim something. There's something they've accessed their subconscious mind in some way, and it have become, and it's definitely got to do with fucking past life. I said it even in this card, okay? We have the Judgment, so somebody's definitely listened to the call of their own soul. They've definitely become aware of something, or they remember something, or they're being able to access their past lives, or they've been able to access their Akashic records and starting to see who and what means what to them, okay? Rather than in the past they were just oblivious to it all, because a lot of people don't know the true reason why we're here on earth. A lot of people just think, well, my parents are don't protect the sex. Like, they don't seem to sit there and really think about why this whole universe is here, what is the deeper meaning for this. Do you know what I mean? Because just a lot of people don't even think, full stop. Like, you know, when I'm even talking, you know, I'm not bashing my own family, but I've tried sometimes to have conversations with some members of my family, and they're looking at me like I'm mad, and I'm looking at them like, what do you think in your brain? Like, because I know I'm the only one in my family that's like this. That's what it's just living. Because they don't seem to sit there and think about these things. 1313, as I said that. They don't seem to. So somebody now is answering the call of their soul. They're ending something that was quite difficult, something burdensome. They're starting to remember something. They're starting to reclaim their fucking life, okay? They've made a decision. If they want to start over, is my sense with that Judgment card. They want to start over, but it's like the Judgment is, I want to say it's like this is a very fated incarnate point in somebody's life at this very point of time to remember something, okay? To become aware. Something has been, I want to say the words unleashed, but I suppose unlocked would be better. Something has been unleashed from the subconscious mind, and it's kind of like, oh, that makes a lot of fucking sense. It kind of feels like that, and it's kind of like someone that is, I want to say the word starstruck, yeah, but I feel like a little bit shocked. It's kind of like, how did I not know this, or how was I not aware of this, or where the fuck was I that I didn't know this? It kind of really feels that energy of being shocked. They've accessed it. They have accessed that subconscious mind. So let's get 2 for the mirror. One more, please, Spirit. At the end, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, hard-working, loyal, stable woman of value, woman who knows her worth. Someone's starting to realise about the past life that they had with somebody like this, okay? Or as a woman like this is starting to realise about the past life they've had, okay? To clarify the mirror, which is other lives, past lives, and dimensional lives, we have 9 of Pentacles and we have the 4 of Swords. And the 4 of Swords was in that position yesterday. The exact same position. I know that we're using different articles, but 9 of Pentacles talks about being very single and stable and self-sufficient. It feels like somebody is repeating a past life cycle here. Okay, what they did in the past life, they are repeating in this lifetime. It feels like someone here is definitely, I want to say single. Okay. I feel, when I look at that 4 of Swords, I just feel like someone is really hurting and somebody's in pain. And this is something that they've done in other lifetimes. This is something that they're not healed from. There's definitely a sense of a mirroring life, yeah, because that's what it says, the mirror, past life. So it feels like what somebody's going through now in this lifetime, this is exactly the same as in another lifetime. They haven't learned their lesson, they haven't grown. Life is very difficult here with this 10 of Wands. The divine has called judgment. Somebody's not listening to the call of their soul. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Not listening. I don't know. Right, let's go to healing the earth. Okay, one more for healing the earth. One. Again, we have the moon again. I feel like there's going to be some secrets being revealed about someone coming out here. Someone is refusing to fucking heal. Someone who may be refusing to love. Because that's what that card talks about, love. We have the Page of Cups and we have the 5 of Wands. So we could be talking about a child or a younger person or just someone who is quite immature here, okay? There is going to be, because Knight of Cups can't handle their emotions. Knight of Cups, or Page of Cups, sorry, I keep saying Knight, it's a page. Novice is a page. There is a quite an immature energy. You can talk about someone not being great at expressing how they feel, and especially love, because love is on this card. Cups point to love as well. So someone's not able to talk about their emotions, or they are they're not able to handle their emotions. 5 of Wands talks about a lot of drama. There's going to be drama. If it's not by a young person, it's by someone who's acting very emotionally immature here, and they're going to start losing their shit. They're going to start some sort of drama. It feels like some, you know, because I'm looking at that Judgment card right above it. It's like just some sort of karma coming to this person's life for not healing. But the 4 of Swords talks about healing. Someone is definitely repeating the very same cycle as what they had in the past life. They're just creating drama. Something's getting revealed with that moon. There's secrets. There's secrets. Definitely getting revealed here. That has caused trouble or conflict or drama. It feels like somebody, I don't know, like, okay, I don't know. What I'm getting is, it feels like someone feels that life is just a competition and they need to compete with other people. But yet we're here on, like, we've all our own paths and all our own souls and our different types of lessons to learn. We're not in competition with anyone. We are all equal. And sadly, there's so many in society don't seem to understand this. They think they are superior to everybody. And nobody is superior to the others. Nobody even in authority is superior. Do you get me? Nobody is. Alright? This is what they want you to believe. This is what controlling governments, but this is what controlling people also do. They want you to believe that you're inferior and they're superior. Don't allow anyone to ever make you feel that, okay? We are all equal. And it's these type of people that want to take your power from you and make you feel very powerless. Then they get all the power. Never give away your power to anyone. And I mean that with authority as well. Nobody has any right or say. You know, like, it wasn't that fucking long ago on Facebook, parents are giving out about what the schools would do with their children would cope with the masks, etc, etc, etc. And we don't want our children to wear masks, but yet they send the children to wear masks, but they're saying they don't want their children to wear a mask. But, like, you're the fucking parent there. Do you know what I mean? You don't, no school, no board of management has a type of power say over your child. So yet they were all giving out about it, but not one of them was willing to stand up and do something about it. You know, like no doctor has more say or power over your child or over you. You do. And this is where society is really going wrong, that you think the doctor's right, or the politician is right, or the guard is right, and whatever. No, only you know what is right to you, your own soul. So many people are just walking around powerless in this world. It is shameful, really. It is very shameful. Because I remember just putting a comment because I couldn't take it no longer. Just said, if you have a problem with it, why aren't you fighting with your child? That's what I did. My child never wore a mask in school. Damn right she didn't. Okay, let's go to Crystal Path. 2 for the Crystal Path, number 14. Mineral Spirit Crystal Beings. I don't know, when I look at this, look at that light, it just looks like a fucking portal is going to be opened up. I really feel like it's a portal. I feel like someone is going to be, the words I'm getting is transcend into other dimensions. Oh, I love it. Transcend into other dimensions. Because someone here is not from this earth. Someone here is not from this earth. It's like there's 2 different energies here. It's like someone is not from this earth. It feels like someone is really an evolved soul, and someone here is a really immature, young, toxic soul that's a karmic. That is the energy that I'm feeling, because it really does feel like 2 energies here to me. Okay, there is. Someone's a highly evolved soul, a higher being from another dimension who can do a lot of stuff. They've had a past life with somebody who is troublesome, causes a lot of drama, not able to handle their emotions. They're getting judgment by the divine. They're refusing to fucking heal. This is a very mirroring situation that people have had in past lives with this person. You got it. I heard it. You got it. Because it's very conflicting, this is. Okay, so 2 for the Crystal Path, please. Jane. 2 came in reverse. My sister just wished me a happy birthday again. Thank you. We have the Lovers, and we have Initiate, so of Pentacles. So that's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. Both of them came in reverse, so the Lovers can talk about Gemini for sure. Okay, we have Pisces energy. So the Lovers in reverse, it really talks like an ending to relationships. It can be a sexual relationship, but to me it can just feel like ending the relationships because somebody's not stable here. Knight of Pentacles is not stable towards Virgo, Capricorn energy. It is someone who used to have a lot and now doesn't. Just someone who is very greedy, someone who's very materialistic, is someone who is very much in the ego, very much in the shadow side. There's definitely a lot of endings with somebody like this, okay? Because this person lives for the moment, doesn't think ahead, is not stable, is not practical, not secure either financially or mentally, is what I want to say here. I really do feel that they're not secure at all. I feel like someone is all over the fucking place, not grounded to life, but not grounded to reality. Feels like something's up in the air here with someone. Because they're like this, they're losing relationships with Lovers in reverse. Because upright, they're healthy relationships that divine is trying to bring into life for the angels here. This is relationships or friendships or connections that just should not be because they're toxic. So somebody is having a connection, some higher being or higher dimensional being, somebody even with high ranking or deeply spiritual person is in a connection, friendship, relationship, just take the energy wherever way you resonates for you, with someone who is completely toxic that you shouldn't be in having any type of communication, is the word that I'm getting with this person, because they won't see it from your level. What I just heard is their level is very low, and you heard the words that you're surpassing them. But even if you were to try sit there and to talk to this person, it would all go over their head. They just wouldn't get it, what you're trying to say to them. Someone is definitely, I keep hearing the words unfair. Someone has done something really, really unfair, but they're not stable. They're not stable. They're going down a toxic path. And I know I said that word yesterday about severing of ties with people, but that's exactly what I'm getting today, where I'm marrying a different deck. Severing of ties to people, because people see the instability in this person, exactly financially, mentally, but I just heard morally. Someone is just not stable in their thoughts and in their ideas. Okay. It's like they're hitting, I don't know, I'm seeing a tree. So it's like hitting a tree, and I don't, like, it doesn't even make sense hitting a tree, but I see this big huge tree. So I don't know whether someone's actually going to hit a tree or run into a tree. I don't know. I don't see a car or anything like that, but I'm trying to figure out why I'm seeing a tree, because when I saw the tree I felt like someone is definitely down a cul-de-sac in life. And then I saw the tree there, and then I got hit in the tree. So I don't know what's going on there, but it just feels like somebody's really not grounded, someone's really not stable here, someone's refusing to heal. This is something, I feel like someone's getting nightmares as well, because I feel like within these nightmares, obviously there is some downloaded information about other lives and other dimensions, and somebody has not learned their lesson. Somebody keeps repeating the same cycles, because someone is really just immature young soul that is not growing, that is not evolving their soul. This is not the first lifetime the people of deep spiritual people or people from other, you know, crystal beings, that they've had to endure this from this person. That is my sense, because someone is quite immature, someone is emotionally all over the place, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of talk. Someone is definitely in a lot of pain with that Four of Swords. A lot of pain that they're not willing to look at. When you don't want to look at pain, you don't want to deal with fucking pain. The pain is still there within you. And what happens when people go around projecting that pain onto innocent people? And I feel like there has been something like that going on, because I just went, when I looked down at the Page of Cups, I just got like a war of words. So I do feel like there's been a lot of arguments, or a lot of going back and forth energy here of people. You said this and you said this. It feels very childish. It feels very immature. Like it feels to me, if I were to sit there and listen to this actually happen in front of me, I'd be just a bit like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? Because it feels like someone's thinking is very childlike, but it's definitely not a child. It feels like an adult. Like, it doesn't even feel like a 19-year-old or anything like that. It feels like an adult, but with a very, this just showed me the number 17. So with the mentality or the emotional involvement of a 17-year-old, which is not good if you're an adult, because you should be progressing more. And it feels like someone has not progressed, someone has not healed, someone has not evolved their soul. Okay, someone is definitely all over the place here, for sure. Okay, so guys, I know that was strange, that was deep, and that was heavy. It wasn't too heavy, to be fair, but it's definitely very different, and it's definitely not going to be for everyone. And to the ones I lost, I'm very sorry, but you have to give what you get. Do you know what I mean? So guys, if you're looking for a private reading, on the information is down below. Guys, take care. I'm going to see you tomorrow.